All right, so you're looking for a dog trainer here in Florence, South Carolina. Well, you've come to the right place. We're going to walk through everything you need to know to find the perfect fit so you and your dog can have the best life together.
Just imagine, you're taking a nice, calm walk around Timrod Park. Your dog's right there with you, loose leash, no pulling, just enjoying the day. And you know what? That's not some far-off dream. It's totally possible with the right training.
Or how about this? You're at the Florence Farmers Market on a Saturday. Instead of it being a total stress fest, your dog is barking, pulling at every little thing, you've got a calm buddy who's just chilling with you. That's the kind of freedom we're talking about.
So, how do we get there? Well, first things first, you gotta know what you're looking for. Let's talk about the different kinds of training methods and setups you're likely to see. Okay, the gold standard in dog training today is what's called positive reinforcement. It's actually really simple. You reward the behaviors you like with treats, praise, whatever your dog loves, and that makes your dog want to do them again. It's all about building a great relationship based on trust, not scaring them into behaving. So, what does this training actually look like? Well, you've basically got two main flavors: group classes and private sessions. Group classes, they're fantastic for getting your dog used to other dogs and people, and for practicing commands when there's a lot going on. But if you've got a specific problem at home, like, say, your dog loves to surf the counters for snacks, private sessions are where it's at. You get that one-on-one attention focused just on your dog's needs. And what can you work on? Honestly, just about anything. You've got your puppy classes for the basics, potty training, not biting. Then there's basic obedience for all dogs, sit, stay, walking nicely. And for the tougher stuff, like fear or separation anxiety, there's behavior modification. You can even get into specialized stuff like training for therapy dogs.
All right, so now you have an idea of what you need. The next big question is, who can help you? Let's get into how you can find and vet a great trainer right here in Florence. So here's something you need to know. South Carolina doesn't have any official licensing for dog trainers. That means pretty much anyone can call themselves one. That's why looking for certifications is so important. It's a huge green flag. Something like a CPD-TK-A means they've actually passed a big test on training knowledge. And if you're dealing with really tough issues like aggression, look for a CDBC. These letters show that the trainer is serious about their profession and stays up to date on the best methods.
And when you start talking to trainers, don't forget, you are interviewing them. This is a big deal, so it's really up to you to ask the right questions to make sure they're a good fit. So what should you ask? First up, what's your training philosophy? What you want to hear is positive reinforcement. Next, ask, how will you tailor the training for my dog specifically? Because every dog is different. A one-size-fits-all approach just doesn't work. Definitely ask about costs. What's the total price and what does that include? So there are no surprises. And a great one is, what do I need to do between our sessions? Because trust me, training is a partnership and you'll have homework.
Okay, let's talk about the practical stuff. We're talking money and local rules here in Florence.
So what should you expect to budget? Well, in the Florence area, a 6-week group class is typically going to be somewhere in the ballpark of $140 to $225. If you go for a private lesson, you're probably looking at around $75 to $120 for an hour. This just gives you a general idea of the costs before you even pick up the phone.
And of course, being a great dog owner in Florence also means knowing the local ordinances. The big one is the leash law. Whenever you're not on your own property, your dog has to be on a leash. Simple as that. South Carolina law also says they need to wear their current rabies tag. And this is another reason training is so helpful, right? Teaching good leash skills or how to not bark at everything makes it super easy to be a good neighbor and stay on the right side of the law.
Okay, you've put in the work, you've done the training, now it's time for the really fun part, taking all those new skills and trying them out in the real world. And Florence has some amazing places to do just that. Timrod Park is a great spot to practice those leash skills with some mild distractions around. Want to work on longer, steady walks? The McLeod Trail is perfect for that. To really challenge your dog's focus with lots of new smells, check out Lynch's River County Park. And when it's time to nail that recall, getting your dog to come when called, the fenced-in Florence Dog Park is exactly what you need. At the end of the day, training is about so much more than just fixing problems. It's really about opening up your world. It means you can confidently take your dog with you more places, from the parks to downtown, without all the stress. It just makes your life together better. Best of luck on your training journey.